Have you ever met someone who works their tail off, making good money, but never has time to enjoy it? And then you meet someone else who seems to have all the time in the world, but they're constantly broke and stressed about bills. That's the paradox so many young people in America face today. We either chase money and lose our freedom, or we chase comfort and end up broke. But what if I told you there's a third option, where you can have both money and time? That's what this video is about. Today, I'm going to share with you the future-free mindset. It's not just about being rich, it's about living free, having the money you need and the time to live life on your terms. Stick with me until the very end, because I promise you, if you apply what I'm about to share, it could completely change the way you live and invest in the next 5 years. And hey, before we dive in, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell, because I've got a whole series of videos that will help you not only grow financially, but also create a lifestyle that feels free and meaningful. All right, let's dive in. 1. The harsh truth about young Americans and money. Let's be real. Most young people in America today are not prepared for financial freedom. In fact, the average millennial has less than $5,000 in savings. Gen Z? Many are drowning in student loans before they even get their first real job. I remember talking to a 24-year-old guy named Jason from Ohio. He told me, man, I work 60 hours a week. I've got a car payment, student debt, and I feel like I'm running on a treadmill. I'm making money, but I'm not moving forward. Sound familiar? Here's the problem. We've been taught to trade time for money. Go to school, get a job, work hard, save a little, and someday you'll retire. But here's the kicker. For many people, someday never comes. You don't want to be 65 years old and realize you gave your best years to a job that barely kept you afloat. That's why thinking about financial freedom today, not tomorrow, not next year, is so critical. 2. What financial freedom really means. Financial freedom doesn't mean you stop working. It doesn't even mean being a millionaire. It means you're in control. It's when your money, your investments, your systems are working for you, so you're not a slave to the clock. Think about Warren Buffett. The man is a billionaire, sure, but what's more impressive is the way he spends his time. He reads 6 hours a day. He plays bridge. He lives on his own terms. Now compare that with Elon Musk, who often says he works 80 to 100 hours a week. He's worth hundreds of billions, but does he have time freedom? No. The difference isn't about money, it's about mindset. And that's what we call the future-free mindset. 3. The core principles of the future-free mindset. Let's break this down into 3 simple rules that you can start applying immediately. Rule number 1, invest smart. Don't just work hard. Most young Americans are told, work harder, grind more, hustle 24/7. But you'll never outwork a broken system. Instead, you've got to build assets. Take Sarah, a 26-year-old nurse in Texas. She bought a duplex, lived in one side, and rented the other. That rental income covered her mortgage. Now every month she's living almost rent-free, and her property is gaining value. That's how you make money work for you. Rule number 2, manage your time like money. Time is the one thing you can't get back. I knew a guy, Mike, who was working 2 jobs, chasing overtime. He was making decent cash but never saw his family. He told me, I blinked and my daughter turned 10. I don't even know how it happened. Managing your time means saying no to what doesn't move you closer to freedom. It means carving out time to learn, to invest, to build systems. Rule number 3, build multiple streams of income. If you've only got one paycheck, you're one decision away from disaster. Lose that job and you're done. That's why you need at least 3 streams of income. Your main job or business, investments like real estate, stocks, or dividends. Passive income, digital products, YouTube, online courses, royalties. Imagine this, you lose your job tomorrow, but you've got rental income and dividends still rolling in. That's financial freedom in action. Real stories of Americans who did it. Brandon Turner, founder of BiggerPockets, is a perfect example. In his 20s, he lived cheap, bought small rental properties, and reinvested his profits. By his early 30s, he had enough passive income to walk away from a job forever. Another story, Lisa from California. She started an Etsy shop on the side. At first, it made $200 a month. A year later, it was bringing in $2,000. Today, she has a full-time income just from that side hustle. She's not rich yet, but she has options, and options equal freedom. Shaft 5, how you can start today. Here's a simple step-by-step roadmap. 1. Define your freedom number. How much passive income would you need to cover your basic expenses? $2,000 a month? $3,000? That's your target. 2. Save and invest at least 20% of your income. Don't just park it in a savings account. Put it in assets. 3. Start small. Start now. Buy a stock. Invest in an index fund. Launch a small side hustle. Momentum matters. 4. Keep learning. Read books. Listen to podcasts. Surround yourself with people who think bigger. Remember, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time? Today. So here's the big question for you. Do you want to spend your best years working for money, or do you want to set yourself up so money works for you? The choice is yours. Financial freedom isn't about luck. It's about mindset, strategy, and action. And the sooner you start, the sooner you'll be free. If this video gave you value, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the bell so you don't miss the next video. And I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's the number one thing holding you back from financial freedom right now? I might use your story in an upcoming video to help even more people like you. Freedom doesn't start tomorrow. It starts today with your decision.